Yo, this is my jam for y'all that don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Clifford Bonet. As I'm setting up here, it's a little crazy. But yes, I'm back. This is the Boston Power Hour, ladies and gentlemen. And no, we're not at my studio. It's not the Cliff Notes Project studio. We are where? Sixth String, baby. And that's right, we're at Gillette. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, the vibe is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I got my nephews over here. I want to give a shout out to my man David HD, holding me down on the audio. He was late, so he couldn't get to training. So I still have to do this, but it's okay. It's all love. It's all love. And make sure you guys check out after we're done with this at 7 p.m. It's called The Clearance Rack. Another show that I'm doing, another podcast. Me and my brother from another mother. He finally came through for me. But ladies and gentlemen, enough of the pleasantries. Enough of the craziness. I'm waiting for my guy over here. He's typing like a soliloquy or something. Like, what is he doing over here? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready yet? Are you ready? And ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
We're here. We're live. We're back at Sixth String Grill and Stage, everybody. Last time we were here in a primetime game, a little
Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
It's a new season.
Okay, it's a new season. Yes,
and we're still breathing.
Yes.
Because we got a really big team.
Oh, he's a rapper too?
All right, no, but seriously, we're here tonight. It's Monday Night Football, Chicago Bears at the New England Patriots. A big game because the Patriots right now need to stay in touch with the AFC East. We'll talk about it later, but you got the Bills who had the week off, they're 5-1. You got the Jets who are 5-2. Miami on Sunday Night Football last night, they're 4-3. The Patriots sit 3-3. They're at the bottom of the AFC East. And you have the Chicago Bears here at Gillette Stadium. It is an absolute must-win. And Cliff, I feel excited because I know that there's some bets I'm going to hit tonight. I'm excited because Mac Jones is back tonight.
Ooh.
Mac Jones.
Mac who?
Mac Jones.
Mac who?
Mac Jones. We had a little test out. Everyone behind us, we were walking around, right? We were talking about Bailey Zappe, Mac Jones. Bailey Zappe, Mac Jones. It's split 50-50. I'm telling you this right now. Mac Jones is going to prove a point tonight. He knows the pressure's on him. I've been saying the pressure's been on him. He's going to do an absolute great job tonight, Cliff.
The pressure is definitely on him. Zappe fever is going. I had my Zappe meal, but it doesn't look as if that's going to continue. But I'm going to say this. It's ugly out there. It's ugly out there. It's raining. Is he going to be able to step into his throws? But we'll talk about that.
You know what's good about rain?
What's that? Oh, but hold on. I know where you want to go. But before we go there, I just want to talk real quick. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to Mohegan's Son, FanDuel Sports. That was an amazing time. We had a really good time. Like, everybody that showed up really came through. Really good. I want to just show you guys what it is. He told it super low. We got my guy taking care of that over there.
You know what? It's super low. It's fucking loud in here.
It is insane in here.
It's fucking loud. It's exciting.
We might have laryngitis after this is done.
I think Greg needs to give us the stage the next time. That's why.
Hey, Greg, what's going on?
Give us the stage next time.
Give us 35 minutes.
Come on.
Maybe 45 minutes. But listen, I want to go back. Listen, this place was phenomenal. I had a great time. I didn't win as much money as my buddy Babz did. I should have followed him, but it's okay. Mohegan's Son, such an amazing place to play. Had some great time with my fellas over here, as you guys can see. Want to give a shout out to Jorge. Jorge, you're the man. Shout outs to Anton coming out here. But it was a really good time. And Rudley, we got to give a shout out to Rudley, even though he came like at the end of the show, but it's okay. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know what time it is. You know what
Cliff, last week we talked about this on Boston Power Hour. We talked about Ramondre Stevenson. He's a little mix of some of the greatest running backs out of the New England Patriots history, right? Curtis Martin, maybe Kevin Falk, LeGarrette Blount, Corey Dillon. You want to go back to Jim Nance? Like, Ramondre Stevenson is the total package. And last week, we told you that. And last week, we cashed out 2 touchdowns.
Cha-ching.
I preached it.
You did.
I said, we're going to do it. It's going to happen tonight.
You
and
did.
Guess what? Cliff, I want to run it back again.
Can I show a little video?
I'm telling you, Ramondre Stevenson is taking over this running back group. He's a pure RB1 going forward for the New England Patriots. Damien Harris is back. I hope he gets mixed in. Bill Belichick likes the fresh legs that go out there. But you know what? We cashed last week. I said I'd buy that hoodie. Next week, when we cash right now, tonight, I'm buying another one. I might buy a beanie. We're taking it. $100 right here at the slip.
This dude got money.
Right here. Went to a sports book. I'm not telling you what sports book I went to. Plus 460, 100 to win 560. We might have to buy some more merchandise right there.
Can I play that beautiful bean footage?
Tell him last week what happened.
Let's see what happened.
Last week. I have it right here. I actually have the slip right here. It's $100 for Ramondre Stevenson to have 2 rushing touchdowns. And as we went live, we found out that Mac Jones is going to be inactive. So, I mean, he's going to run the fucking ball.
Yes,
he's going to run the rock. So you have it down at plus 490. So $100 right there to win 490. Get the 100 back as well.
Looks like he's buying dinner tonight.
Yeah. I said, if he hits that, I'm buying his hoodie.
Buy his hoodie
and buy his merchandise. Find that hole, baby. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm telling you this, Ramondre Stevenson, you take it, you run it to the bank, and you thought I was excited last week. When you do it back-to-back weeks, you're going to hear me say it again. Let's go, 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 let's go. Let's get excited. It feels excited to have a running back core again that is so goddamn good, Cliff. I'm absolutely excited, and especially Damien Harris. Yeah, he was out last week. I'm excited to see him back again this week and be there.
You're a little too excited that you're messing up the mic.
I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it.
But listen, do you really think we're just going to run all night? You don't think that Mac Jones, we're going to see a couple throws here and there? Oh. Or is it going to be another game 1 at Buffalo, handoff 3 times for a dub? What are we doing?
It's a tough situation for Mac Jones tonight. All right. I kind of now you got it creeping in my head. What did you do with Mac Jones? You hand the ball off 45 times tonight. If you do that, how's that going to make Mac Jones look like, right? Everyone's going to shit on Mac Jones afterwards. Whoa, you got Bailey Zappe, you can throw touchdowns. You got Bailey Zappe that can win games, right? That's what people are going to say. You play to win the game. I think it's very, very, very important that Mac Jones goes out there and wins this game. Because let's face the facts.
Yeah.
Let's face the facts, Cliff.
Okay.
If Bailey Zappe was out there tonight and they win against the Chicago Bears, which they should win against the Chicago Bears, you're 3-0. You're 3-0. Right. You played a whole month of football.
Is that a controversy?
Kind of, because if you're 3-0 and you played a whole month of football, you should be out there in the next week against the Jets.
Yeah.
And then if you beat the Jets, who are 5-2, and you beat them, why not play them against the Colts, who just benched Matt Ryan?
That's right.
So it's like, when's Mac Jones going to be able to come back? He has to come back tonight. I'm hoping for a healthy Mac Jones tonight. If he has to hand off the ball 40 times, so be it. I do think that Mac knows the pressure's on him. And I think that Mac Jones knows he has to throw a couple touchdowns tonight. I'm done with the quarterback controversy. I would only want a quarterback controversy if Jarrett Stidham was still here. If Jarrett Stidham was still here,
stiffies.
then we could have talked about
stiffies. No more stiffies.
No,
we're going to slow down. We're going to relax.
It's Mac Jones' team. I've accepted it. I got the burger on me. I've already accepted it. We'll move forward.
All right, let's move forward. But before we move forward, what I want to do is I want to review the game. Because, again, we were at Mohegan Sun, and we were able to see a really, really good game. Like, we saw a lot of offense. I'm not going to lie to you. I was actually surprised. I was actually shocked. Dare I say the words? Dare I say I was shocked? I'm trying to pull up the footage here. Hold on. My footage is not here, but it was basically Mac Jones. I said Mac Jones. It looked like Mac Jones, but Zappe stepping into throws, which was a little sick to me. It was a little amazing. I don't know why.
I know you're trying to load it up here, and I'll paint the picture
for
everybody
do that,
at home.
Please, thank you.
I was actually mind blown of how great Zappe played against the Cleveland Browns last week. There was a point in the game where it was a non-touchdown to Hunter Henry, but the fact that Bailey Zappe runs out to the side, takes his hand, throws down a defender, and still gets it to Hunter Henry. It was a great play. And then also at the same time, Bailey Zappe had a throw. I think it was a third down throw. It was in the third quarter at least. He steps up into the pocket. He makes a laser beam. You get a first down. Bailey Zappe was doing things that were great to see. Here's the thing. You need somebody that's able to do this. Bailey Zappe runs up, pushes him down.
One more time.
Play that back. Right back. Bailey Zappe rolls out, takes the defender, puts him down, stays there, and makes the focus throw to Hunter Henry, which should have been a touchdown. I mean, that's beauty. That was a point right there that was like, this kid's it. This kid's good. And here's the thing.
Wait a minute. It took that to happen for you to say that this kid's good? Cut it out.
Yes, it does. Yes, absolutely it does, because I don't really count the Detroit Lions game. And yes, Green Bay game. He had 99 yards in that game. I didn't really count it that way. Quarterback competition is good, Cliff. Quarterback competition is a good thing. It keeps Mac Jones, who wants to be the franchise guy, knowing that someone's nipping at his heels.
I'm going to get closer to you because I need this barrel is just not working for me. I need to get closer to you. Hold on one second, man. A lot of craziness going on here.
You're going to put it right on me? Are you leaving it live? Are we live?
Right, we're live. We're live. We're still live.
This is what happens when you got technical difficulties going on, Cliff.
This is what happens when I use a freaking barrel, and I apologize.
All right. Well, keep it on me for a second. I can keep it going. I can talk all night. Let me talk about a couple things about last game, right? The Patriots look damn good all around.
They did.
I've been talking about the defense for the New England Patriots. The New England Patriots have been looking completely great. Special teams. Nick Folk, he can't miss. He can't miss at all. I was a little intrigued last week, Cliff, that Mac Jones traveled with the team. And Mac Jones was with the team. Maybe you're trying to get him, like, you know, game ready. This is how we travel. How does the ankle feel?
Yep.
Are you able to go? They didn't show him last week on the sideline.
They did not. Why is that? Why is that? Is it because he was crying? We know he's sensitive. We know he's sensitive,
That's because
Babz.
Robert Kraft makes a phone call to CBS and says, "You better not show my franchise quarterback."
I think he has the power to do that.
You better not show that.
I think he has the power.
I don't want Babz taking those pictures of Mac Jones and turning him into something.
Damn.
I'm just saying. That's
Are you
how
public
it goes.
enemy number one out here?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. But let's see if we can get back to what we were talking about. All right, so Zappe played a couple of quick great plays, all right? Couple great plays, but my question to you is, we're moving on from Mac. What is the leash on Mac? You and I talked about it. Is it 1 interception? Is it 2? Is it 4? Is it 5? What are we talking about?
There's definitely a leash on Mac Jones, and I think the leash tonight is going to be if Mac Jones has 0 touchdowns and 2 interceptions in the first half. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Are they going to run the ball? Are they going to throw the ball? There has to be a leash at some point in Mac Jones, and I think even if the leash is short, let him play the entire game. Like, let him go out there and do his thing.
By him doing his thing, I will say this. He has a lot of pressure. And I hope that the pressure that he's under doesn't mess up his performance. That's my concern. And another question I have for you. Are they going to, quote-unquote, dumb down the offense for Mac Jones since it's working for Zappe?
I don't think they'll dumb down the offense. I mean, I feel like the offense is going to be what the offense is. Maybe it's not so complex tonight. But I think Mac Jones is going to do certain things that you're going to say, oh, that's interesting, he did that, and maybe he keeps it simple.
Maybe.
Like, I've been hearing it all week. You got the talk show host. Obviously, we have Boston Power Hour. You want Zappe out there because you want Zappe to, you want some controversy. You want to talk about something.
I got Zappe fever, baby.
But at the end of the day, I just want this team to win. I think Mac Jones can put them in a good spot to win. I think there is a fire under his ass right now. I think Mac Jones will give him the chance to win.
All right, well, let's talk about this game. Let's go over this game, man. It's a wet field out there. I do have a lot of concerns. I have a lot of concerns in the beginning because, one, Mac was never really known for moving too well in the pocket, sliding left, right, forth, and back. But right now, the field is wet. We got a pretty decent Chicago Bears team that's coming after him. You put a really good clip this weekend about deflated balls. Let's talk about that first, and then we'll talk about the game, bro.
Well, first of all, Cliff, I give you more respect than the Chicago Bears because you rebounded right there. A little technical difficulties. It means nothing. I'm able to still do my job.
I'm an executive producer, baby. What do you expect from me?
The Chicago Bears can't do that tonight. They can't fix their mishaps on Thursday Night Football. You guys saw that. I saw that. It is what it is. But let's talk about the deflated ball situation. You saw that by, I think it was Justin Jones.
Yep.
Defensive guy goes out there and he wants to make bulletin board material. I need to get a bulletin board with me. I need that because I need to slap it right on there and say, what are you doing? Why are you giving bulletin board material to the New England Patriots like that?
Because he's stupid.
I think that was absolutely moronic that he said that about deflated balls.
But thank you.
Something to do that he was nothing to do with you. Why are you even bringing something like that up? Has nothing to do with the Chicago Bears.
At all.
He just wants to make some waves. You're an idiot for saying that.
All right, so now I want to first, as I always do, it's customary. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to apologize on behalf of my country, Canada. N'Keal Harry, we can't explain it. He's coming home. My guy Babz, I know we're not at the bet section, but we got to talk about that, just that part right there.
I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home.
There's the rain, wash away, and all the rest of the words. We're not rappers, but it's okay.
Listen. N'Keal Harry is back, and I'm telling you this. A little vengeance on his mind maybe tonight. They actually, here's the thing. I've been talking to people. I've been saying N'Keal Harry's coming back. Oh, is he even going to play? They asked Bill Belichick, how do you feel about N'Keal Harry? And I know Belichick is just biting his lip, biting his tongue. He probably hates the fact that he picked N'Keal Harry in the first round. Thought he was going to be a little bit better. I've heard this. N'Keal Harry had a little attitude problem when he came into New England. You know, that's why they throw him on the Foxborough flu and the IR to start the season.
Diva.
And I also look back. If he had that touchdown against Kansas City, where his foot was out of bounds, I think it would have been a little bit different tale for N'Keal Harry.
100%.
That's why I'm supporting N'Keal Harry. Let him come back. Let him score a touchdown tonight.
I think you're supporting him because you got some money. You got some money on N'Keal. I know I'm ahead of myself, but you got a couple dollars on there.
A little bit of money on N'Keal.
So we'll talk about that later.
A little bit of money on N'Keal
What do you
Harry.
think about this quarterback that everyone was sodding after, Justin Fields? He's having a lot of problems. The one thing I will say for Justin is that his offensive line sucks.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Cliff, it's one of those situations where going after 2020, Justin Fields was available. People wanted to trade up for Justin Fields because they wanted Cam Newton to be the mentor to Justin Fields, and I get that. I think Justin Fields would work with the New England Patriots. He would work in the system. Guys, there's nothing wrong with a system quarterback. It makes you win games. I guarantee you, if they had Trey Lance, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, if they had any of those quarterbacks on the New England Patriots, they would be winning games. They would be 10-7 last year.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yes, absolutely. Don't shake your head like that.
Wait a minute, I'm not shaking my head.
They have no offensive line. You just said their coaching stinks.
So I have a question. Is that because they're mobile?
I'm just saying it's because of the system, the cushy system that you put around that quarterback.
Okay.
They do it here in New England.
This is
Tom
fair.
Brady was a system quarterback.
But I have to.
Tom Brady was great. He gives you that 10 wins, then he gives you the extra 2 or 3 wins. He gives you those extra playoff wins.
That's disrespectful to the GOAT.
Quarterback is not a bad term.
It's not a bad term, but we can't say that about the GOAT. I think what you forgot to mention is that those quarterbacks that you mentioned, right? They're mobile. You know who else is mobile? Zappe, baby. I had to bring it back. Maybe it has something to do that Zappe's just a little bit more mobile, just a little bit more mobile than our guy Matt Jones. Fair to say?
No.
All right, you're not going to give it to me. I'm all right with that.
It's a simple playbook. It's going out there. Like, when you go out there and don't have a care in the world, it's not going to be a loss for him. He's playing with house money at the end of the day. He knows what he's doing. Like, in the sense of this, Bailey Zappe goes out there and throws 3 interceptions.
Right.
Okay, it's Mac Jones' team.
Okay.
Like, he's literally playing with house money. And he's only beaten the Detroit Lions, and he's only beaten the Cleveland Browns. Like, if he beat the Packers and he looked great in that game, but look at the Packers. The Packers don't even look that great now.
Yeah, that was tough.
They lost to the Jets, and then what did they just lose to? Washington. Like,
that
they
was
don't
tough.
look that great.
Heineke's not bad, though. Let's not hate.
I want to see something that's great. And what's great is this. You have Mac Jones for another couple of years locked down on his rookie contract. You now have Bailey Zappe locked down on his rookie contract. Mac Jones knows at all times he has somebody that can take the reins and can win games. That's great. It's Tom Brady and Jimmy Garoppolo light. Like light, L-I-T-E.
Okay.
It's not the same thing, but it's somebody that nipping at the heels of a franchise quarterback, and he knows he's got to go out there and do something. That's why I like Mac Jones tonight. That's why I think Mac Jones is going to do a good job tonight. I think Mac Jones will throw 3 touchdowns tonight. I think Mac Jones knows the pressure's there. He has to shut everybody up.
All right. Well, listen, you're talking about money. You're talking about it's like you're betting the house on what's going on tonight. And since we're talking about money, let's just get to it, man. Let's get to our
team. They're going to blow out the Chicago Bears tonight. Take the under as well, too. N'Keal Harry, anytime touchdown, I'm telling you. I've already spoiled it out there. I put it on my Instagram. Throw down $25, you're going to win 500. Patriots win every quarter. I thought this was an interesting bet. It's plus 800.
It's
essentially,
different.
You got to win every quarter.
Yeah.
No ties, no nothing. Kick a field goal every quarter, shut them out, you win that bet. Plus 800. I'd like to find those bets where you make that much money as you can.
Now, let me ask you, do I have to make some calls to our Rhode Island friends since we still can't bet here in Massachusetts?
It's fucking frustrating.
It is annoying.
I got to make calls to Philadelphia. I got to make calls to New Hampshire. I got to make calls to Rhode Island.
It's out of control.
I got to drive up and down all around.
Come on, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Let's get it going already.
Because I want to be able to go on my phone right now and just place the bet as we're doing it.
Is it something like this? Because this is a snapshot of your phone.
This is interesting, right? I like this little bet. I was playing around with DraftKings. $50 to win $4 grand. Patriots money line. You take Mac Jones 2 touchdowns tonight. Mac Judon with the red sleeves. You take him for 2 sacks. He had 2 sacks, by the way, against the Detroit Lions. Here's a big one. Jonnu Smith has to get at least 37 receiving yards. That's asking a lot for Jonnu Smith.
Yeah, it is.
But maybe it's tonight.
Maybe
Who
it's
knows?
tonight.
We're feeling a little lucky. But guess what? That alone is plus 700. That's why you add it to the same game parlay, and that's why you get the $4 grand, and you get a little boost as well because it's DraftKings.
I have one concern though. I was looking at our notes, looking at pre-production, and I said, Babz, what the hell is this right here? This is insane.
I'm telling you, we talk about return of the Mac.
Yes.
Okay, return. How about return of N'Keal Harry? N'Keal Harry's first game for the Chicago Bears is in Gillette Stadium, Monday Night Football, prime time, under the lights. I think, listen, I'm looking for a garbage time touchdown. I'm not telling you he's scoring the first touchdown for the Chicago Bears, but $25 wins you 500. I conned 2 people, not named Cliff, that are going to be involved.
Hey, Babz, hold on. I got to make a call. I got to call my Rhode Island friends. This is insane. I'm going to bet 100. Why not?
Bud Light trade here.
Let's do it.
That's it.
Forget the lattes today. Yeah. We're betting. We're betting some stuff.
Bad.
Listen.
You know I'm going to go nuts when I see that touchdown. And be like, why are you rooting for the Chicago? I'm rooting for N'Keal Harry.
We're trying to make our money. All right, you know what? Let's get back to it. So the Patriots started off really, let's just say soft, right? We're back even. Now, how do you feel about where we're going, where we are? What I want to show you right now, I want to show the people, because you know, last year you had to bring me in and say, hey, Cliff, ride the wave, ride the wave. And why did you make me ride the wave? Because of the standings. As I'm bringing it up right here, right? This is fairly interesting because I was watching yesterday's matches and I was shocked. Let's talk about where we're at right now and where the path lies.
Yeah, the Patriots have been pretty much under the red line the entire season. They started at the bottom, they moved themselves up, but they've been playing at that line right there. I'll say this, the Jets, Miami, Buffalo, they've all stayed above that red line. That red line is where you get to the playoffs right there. Buffalo 5-1, Kansas City 5-2, the Jets 5-2, Miami's 4-3. How can the Patriots keep up with it? I told you how important against the Cleveland Browns it was, right? You beat Cleveland, you're going to stay ahead of them. You beat Pittsburgh, you're going to stay ahead of them. Later on, you got to beat Vegas to stay ahead of them as well too. You got Indianapolis in a couple weeks, you got to stay ahead of them. You got Cincinnati. You got a lot of these must-win games coming up, and you know what happens is Patriots win tonight.
Yep.
The Jets already won. They're ahead of you in the standings. Next week is going to be so much more important, but you got to keep an eye on the standings. I think the Patriots still have a chance to make the wild card.
Interesting. I remember getting...
It feels like college football in a way. Every week does matter.
It does matter, especially now. I remember our last episode last year during the season, I said that the Patriots was not going to make the playoffs. Got a lot of hate, got a lot of DMs for it, bro.
Well, we didn't start doing like the path to the playoffs until halfway through the season. I've been doing it every week to kind of show you the ups and downs, and that's why we say ride the wave. Cliff, I'm going to make you a believer in about 2 or 3 weeks. Once we hit the bye week, we can take a look at it.
I think it's also going to matter as to who they decide, or not even who, but if they continue to play the way they're playing. Like the end around with, like, the dude has a lot of Jets who scored at the end when we were ready to leave. Oh my God, help me out here. Rookie. Who's our rookie who scored the last touchdown for the Patriots last week? Don't look at me as if you're lost. I'm the one with the...
Tyquan Thornton.
Yes.
Tyquan Thornton.
The speed. But the speed. Are they going to use him if he stays healthy, right?
I mean, you hope so. I mean, at the end of the day, it's great to see Tyquan Thornton back. I mean, even seeing someone like Hunter Henry. The last 2 games Hunter Henry was out there, had his most yards of the season because of Bailey Zappe.
Ooh, why'd you go there?
Because I want to keep drilling like how important it is for Mac Jones to go out there and feed the guys around him.
Good point.
And another thing too, Cliff, that I'm getting frustrated with, and Kendrick Bourne. Like, why do we keep going over and over and over again that Kendrick Bourne's getting traded?
I don't know.
He's not.
I don't know.
If anyone you trade, it's Al Gore, but you can't even trade him because his contract's so much. I like Kendrick Bourne to start connecting with Mac Jones. I think they couldn't get on the right foot to start the season. I think that he wants to be out there. I think he proves it. I wanted to throw a Kendrick Bourne like bet tonight, and I didn't want. It is what it is. I'll probably end up scoring because I didn't do it.
Yeah.
This team has weapons offensively to get the job done.
Well, I feel as though that this season's been very strange. A lot of hate, a lot of doubt, which is understandable. Main quarterback goes down, bring in a rookie. You weren't offensive coordinator as we thought.
But listen, like Cliff, at the end of the day, some teams out there, they lose their starting quarterback, they're done for the season.
The season's a wrap.
Like the season's a wrap, right?
Yep.
There are some situations like the San Francisco 49ers. They had Jimmy Garoppolo locked in. You lost Trey Lance at the start of the season, pretty much week 2. Jimmy G slides in. The team can survive. That if a player goes down, example, Jacksonville Jaguars, you lose Trevor Lawrence, your season's done. Justin
Fields is happening here in New England, where typically stuff like this does not happen.
You're rattled today. You're rattled, and you deserve to be rattled because you were such with the Zappe fever that your fever isn't done. You know how you have a fever and you're a little shaky.
We got our guy telling us we got 30 minutes. I am a little shaky today.
You're a little shaky. You got the fever. You got the sweats. That's what you are right now.
It's all right.
If you injected that Mac sauce into you, you wouldn't be feeling that, Cliff.
Whoa.
You wouldn't be feeling it at all.
Listen, at the end of the day, I just want the best player out on the field. I believe in Mac Jones, but I don't believe in a 90% Mac Jones. Why? Fair to say that he does not have a cannon for an arm. So stepping into a throw is extremely imperative, which is why I really assumed that they were going to just keep him on the bench for another game, let that completely heal up, because it takes 6 to 8 weeks. It's more than just shooting it up. It's not just shooting it up, ladies and gentlemen. This might hinder him, but I don't want to second-guess Bill. I don't want to second-guess the organization. We're going to see. We're going to see.
You got to start him tonight. Like, you don't start him tonight, you got to start Zappe next week. You start Zappe the next week, you're going to start him against the Colts. You go into the bye week, you have the Jets after the bye week. I'm telling you, like, that's just how it goes, man.
All right, well, right now what I want to do is I want to play this video here. I believe this is the video that you asked me to play. We're going to see if it plays or not. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready with the audio over here? Here we go.
Thoughts and a quick take on the Tom Brady situation, and whereas he flag football leagues, and they were fun, they're hot, the grind, they were fun. Being a football player in the NFL, meet other people that were similar with you to being from other units, as well as individual. Get your mind away from the deployment and what you're doing. I just want to share your mission and my thoughts and beliefs on that. So it was really good as just a Patriots fan, physically, to get some football in. Love Tom Brady for that is until 2 decades now, and also right after my team scored a touchdown. And we heard Tom.
And I didn't even drink yet. This is crazy. Hold on 1 second, because this video, I really want to get your thoughts on it. Stop making fun of me, damn it. This guy's a little too calm for my liking, which is awesome. I like that. Hold on 1 second. This is what we're going to do.
You're rattled, dude.
This
is what Zappe would be doing. It's prime time.
Wait a minute. Put some respect on Zappe's name, player.
It's prime time tonight. And you look like Bailey Zappe out there. Prime time, Bailey Zappe.
All right, here we go. I'm going to pull this back. We're going to play it again. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You guys tell me your thoughts on this.
So Babz has asked me to give my thoughts and a quick take on the Tom Brady situation, whereas he stated that the grind of being a football player in the NFL is similar to being a military individual who is on deployment, and I just want to share kind of my thoughts and beliefs on that. Speaking as a Patriots fan who has loved Tom Brady for going on over 2 decades now, and also a 2-time deployed Army veteran myself. Tom, I love you. Everybody knows that, but absolutely terrible take. Here's the thing, man. Football's hard. We get it. You know, it's a battle. Everybody says, "Oh, we're going to war." You know, it's not. It's all cool to say and whatnot, and we understand that in the context. You know, you're exaggerating certain things to build yourself up mentally and physically to be able to perform on Sundays. But this was not something that you were saying, you know, in the huddle or in practice. This was a media question that was raised to you. And the thing is, Tom, is I did 2 tours in Iraq, and not once did I go home to my supermodel wife. Not home did I look at my bank account and see $1 billion. Not once did I go home to my waterfront mansion overlooking Tampa Bay. It's rough, man. It's rough. I was gone for 15 months straight, you know. And that's not to say that, you know, I didn't sign up for it and blah, blah. I knew what I was getting into and all that. But let me just share this with you. I did play football while I was in Iraq. We had some downtime, and we would play flag football leagues, and they were fun. They're hot, but they were fun. It was a good way to meet other people that were deployed with you from other units, as well as get your mind away from the fact of what you're doing, your mission, and where you are at the time. So it was really good just mentally and physically to get some football in. That is until right after my team scored a touchdown and we heard a large explosion. We were under a mortar attack, and me and my buddies all had to run into a bunker, and we found out that the rest of the game was canceled due to that mortar attack killed somebody. Somebody's vehicle was a direct hit from that mortar round, and they canceled, obviously, the rest of the game. So until you felt that, Tom, until you've had one of your football games end because of an enemy combatant killing somebody while you're playing.
I appreciate Jay Lassard taking the time out of his day to talk about the comments that Tom Brady made. This happened last Monday, and we had some time off in between, and I wanted to talk about it, but I don't think my opinion would really suffice. I feel that Jay Lassard would have a better opinion about it because he's been there. He's been and seen war. I mean, fact of the matter is this. I think this is a terrible analogy by Tom Brady, and I support Tom Brady. He brought 6 rings to the New England Patriots. He's brought football culture here to New England. He's the reason why we're sitting here right now, pretty much. I just think that it was, over the last few weeks, he hasn't been able to keep his mind in there. And again, I don't want to make my own opinions. I think that if you want to talk opinion on my world, it's like, Talk about college. You go away for college for a couple of months. You're trying to study. You're taking a big exam every Sunday. You want to make sure you get an A+. But to compare it to military and leaving your family, I think Jay Lessard hit it right on the head. And I thought I wanted to also take the time to ask another person that follows me that just served and did an active tour, Jeremy Monte. Cliff, roll that clip as well.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to make it quick. Babs gave me about 60 seconds, so I'm going to try and not go over that. We'll see what we can do. Real quick, my name's Jeremy, active duty, U.S. Army. I just want to touch base a little bit on Tom Brady's recent comments and his interesting parallel between that of a NFL career and the obligations that apparently come with that, and that of people being sent on deployment in the military. I do get that people slip, they make lapses in judgment. However, I don't know where the disconnect in his brain came from, where he thought that this, even for a split second, was okay to come out of his mouth. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that he's lost touch with reality. It's unfortunate that he went to a place where he decided to compare his lavish lifestyle and his poor divorce.
I didn't hear it.
He
just got this.
3 times as much he does as a Victoria's Secret model or former thereof, to somebody that, you know, eats MRE,
40 seconds,
deployed on a moment's notice, and just lives a completely different lifestyle. It's almost laughable that he thought it was okay. So, you know, it becomes a respect thing.
20 seconds.
Where has Tom Brady gone where he has lost his moral compass? I don't know. But at the end of the day, I can tell you it was an ignorant comment. The comment was baseless, and frankly, it was pretty disgusting. That's all I have to say about it. Again, I understand people make lapses in judgment, but this was one that Tom is not going to be able to come back from. And
first of all, I just want to thank the men and women that serve our country to be able to give us the freedom to be able to do a show like this, the freedom that gives an NFL quarterback to get paid $40 million out there and to be able to do things. I thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Jay, for giving us your perspectives on this situation. And to all those that follow Boston Power Hour, that are part of our active military, and to all those out there that just follow us, we love sports. There's times and places of talking sports, but real world comes into place. And this isn't going to be our last time. And I think that what I like doing, running the Spike King and Babs on the mic and Young Gronk and doing the Instagram, or what we do here at the Cliff Notes Project, is being able to give you a voice to talk about your perspective, because when we're not able to do it, you're able to do it, and that's what we're all about. So thank you for doing that.
Now, well said, man. And like you said, we're fortunate enough that they have individuals like him willing to go out, and he has a family, he has friends, and willing to kind of put it on the line where it affords us opportunities like this to do the things that we love, for us to be here. I tell everyone that I'm not American, I'm Canadian, but I'm appreciative of what this country has extended and offered us, and it allows us to do these type of things. And it also allows you to do these type of things here. Do you want to talk about going here?
Yeah, absolutely. Over the last week, I was able to go out to the Patriots Hall of Fame. If no one's been to Patriot Place before, this is the place to check out. It's only $10 admission to go to the Patriots Hall of Fame. It's actually better than going to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Pro Football Hall of Fame is great for the history of the game, but if you're a true diehard Patriots fan and you come down to Patriot Place, especially coming before a game, or if you come down during the week, you got to check out the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I took a couple pictures and videos out there to showcase what they have on display. Just like this, Cliff, you have Ramondre Stevenson's glove from the Patriots throwback game. He had, I think it was like 100 and close to 150 plus rushing yards. It was the most rushing yards for a Patriots running back since Jonas Gray. They put that out there. You also have a ball that was thrown by Tom Brady for the most wins at that time. It was a vast 200. You have Brady's playlist. This was the playlist that Brady was wearing against the New York Giants back in December 29, 2007. It's great artifacts. There's a lot of things out there that they give on loan. You got to check out the Patriots Hall of Fame. They have the snowplow from the snowplow game hanging up as well. They have all the balls, the game balls from when they won 20 straight wins back in 2004 to 2005. I mean, the Patriots Hall of Fame is very interactive. The Patriots Hall of Fame gives you a lot of history, and they keep adding history. Cliff, they had Bailey Zappe's jersey already in the Patriots Hall of Fame.
That's a little crazy. I guess Zappe fever got them, or they were thinking, let me get a couple dollars off of this.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
It's crazy. Bailey Zappe already in the Patriots Hall of Fame. It happens like that.
I guess so.
I will say this, at the end of the day, because we were just talking about Tom Brady, he built the museum. I mean, you go in there, it's Tom Brady from Super Bowl 49, a big picture of him. It's Tom Brady, the MVPs that are lined up there as well. It's game-worn jerseys of Tom Brady. It's Super Bowls of Tom Brady. Tom Brady is the museum. It's like a mini museum of Tom Brady. And that's why I just want to go back on what happened and some of his words. It's a little disheartening to hear him kind of say certain things. They're like, come on, man. We grew up on you, and you should know a little bit better.
You know what? Let me cheer you up, man. Let me cheer you up. Like you said it extremely well, and I want to piggyback off of that. The things that they do for us affords us the opportunity to be out here and just act silly and crazy, and for you to take pictures like you did right here. Talk to us about this one here.
I'm telling everybody this. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but next week is such an important week. Patriots at Jets. And what I like about what we do here, Cliff, at Boston Power Hour, or doing it on the Instagram and Twitter or whatever, is the organic fan base that comes together. This was back in 2018, my first time at MetLife Stadium to watch the Patriots at Jets. I haven't gotten there beforehand. The first time doing the drive down. Organically, we all come together. We had our first fan group. And a little tidbit about this picture right here, Cliff. Camille Kostek came by our tailgate. Rob, just saying. That's how popular this was starting to grow. About 30 to 23. This is what I like about what we do here is you meet people over the time in Patriots Nation. He makes the best food. He brings the best vibes. He's got his whistle. He'll be blowing it. This is the reason why I love going down to MetLife Stadium. It's because of Ramon. It's because you're going down to his home, his culture, his vibes. Cliff, it's amazing.
So it's a lot of love. You're getting
a lot of love.
I like that. I like that, man. Listen, so real quick, we're at the point. Final thoughts. I want to give my final thoughts for today's game. For today's game, this is what I'd like to see. I want the Patriots defense to continue to work and the Patriots defense to continue to do exactly what it is that they were doing. I love the fact that we were being aggressive. I love the fact that people are picking the ball off. I love the fact that Coach is coaching the way he was. And I'm talking about Belichick. But what I really like is the fact that if you guys really look at the play calls, but not only just that, but just the design, it looks like Matt Patricia and friends are getting a little bit better at what they're doing right now. So I can't hate anymore as much as I love to. I love doing that. You know that. I got to give props. So another thing, too. They're saying that Mac is starting. And Mac we trust again. But we got to just pay attention and make sure he doesn't hurt himself trying to go out there to really prove. Mac, let it go. Play with the offense. Believe in the coaching. Believe in what the preparation that the coaches were giving to you. Believe in your team. Continue with what Zappe was doing, and I think we'll get an easy dub today because next week, it's not going to be so easy, man, because these are just the Bears. The Bears. And guess what? Zach and his friends are coming out, and he might try to get your mama, too, so be careful. What's your final thoughts, bro?
My final thought is this. The fact of the matter is, the Chicago Bears, you have a bye week. You play the Jets again. That's important. Thanksgiving's important. You play Buffalo. Every win going forward, guys, is a must-win game for the New England Patriots. I'm I'm not going to hit the panic button if they do lose. You cannot do that. But, man, you got to win out at this point because of how tough the division has come. And they said the AFC West was going to be tough. It's the AFC Beast is what's happening right now.
That's that beast mode. It's the East mode. But you know what? I want to give a shout-out to Six Strings, man. They allowed us to just come in and invade their space. But you know what? I'm a little greedy. So I'm going to ask for it. We want the stage. I need people to hear me because I'm seeing people asking me they want to be involved. We're going to be involved later on. But, Babz, we got to do more.
I need the stage next time. Give us the stage because we got people on my side here to my left. You got people walking up the ramp right here.
And we have the baby. Don't forget the baby.
You got technical difficulties happen because people are walking on things. We have a short confined space, 6-string. Put us on the stage next time to get everybody hyped up. But Cliff, you did a great job. We put it all together. We're appreciative. Boston Power Hour is working to keep getting on location. We're keeping to do these things. We have Las Vegas. We're seeing it. By the way,
that's coming. Are you ready? Are you ready for that?
Las Vegas for a second?
Is it too early to talk about it? Because I'm excited.
It's not too early. My phone was blowing up when Jarrett Stidham went in there. My phone was blowing up.
I got a text, and that's not even my guy. That's your guy.
That's my guy.
I'm going to give you the full camera.
That's my guy.
What was your thought when it happened? I know you're working, but what happened?
I'm not
what
working. I'm pulling up my text message.
Okay.
I was watching Red Zone at the time, and Red Zone's on a little delay on my phone.
Yep.
And then my phone starts vibrating like crazy. I go to look at the messages, and I got a slew of messages. Stidham's in, Stidham's going in, Stidham's going in, right? I got these people believing that Jarrett Stidham is the next best thing, and that's what makes me a little upset because Jarrett Stidham could have been doing what Bailey Zappe's been doing.
That is, it does hurt.
It does hurt a little bit. It hurts to see another number 4 going in there.
Yeah.
I got excited. It was one play. It was a handoff. Derek Carr goes back in there.
But
good
it's all
W.
good.
My phone was blowing up. It was a good moment. Bro, I loved it. I was excited. I know Jarrett wants his time, and he will get his time at some point, and we'll talk about it every single time.
Oh, we're going to hammer it. We're going to hammer it. And real quick, and I know we talked about this, but what is your thoughts on if that is to happen? What is your thoughts? Because you know what? It's going to be kind of revengeful for you because you were getting a lot of hate for that.
I mean, at the end of the day, we could be going into Las Vegas, Cliff. We could be going down there in December, and Jarrett Stidham could be the starter for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Right.
It'll be an interesting time when that time happens. And Derek Carr is probably going to start the rest of the season. We'll deal with it when the time comes. I will say this.
What's that?
I will say this. If Derek Carr was not playing next week,
yep.
And I already have my tickets. I already have John coming down.
Oh,
I would not be going to the Jets game. I'd be down in New Orleans next week to support Jarrett Stidham as a starter. I'm just saying.
I believe you.
100%.
I believe you.
I already booked it. I told Michelle I'd be going down there.
The babies are okay with it?
I'm not lying to everybody out there when I tell you when Jarrett Stidham gets his first start in the NFL, I will be there. I will be there when that happens.
Now, I believe you 100%. Now, I was just telling him to look in the camera. He has a tendency of getting crazy. Shout outs to Dave. He thought I was telling him to fix the camera. We need to be on the stage. We got 5 minutes, but we're going to cut it shorter. We need to be on the stage. I think we might do like a little walking around. Remember when we did that last year? We couldn't get a punt, so we decided to go out there, and you did well. It was a test. Shout outs to you for going out there with the people, because the people want to be heard. They want to be heard.
No, absolutely, and I think that's why the stage is important for us.
Yeah.
We're working our way up there, guys. We're working through the kinks. You're fumbling a little bit,
but
you picked yourself back up.
Listen.
You know me, I'm ready to go at any time.
Nah, he's ready to go. Look at this guy.
You throw the camera on me, I'm going to tell you, this is the reason why N'Keal Harry scored a touchdown. This is the reason why this is
You know what? I'm glad that you said that. It's 7:25. We're about to get off this. My name is Clifford Bonet. Look, I'm fumbling. You know why? I have gum in my mouth. Should never have gum in your mouth during production. Ever.
Go get your Mac sauce. Go inject that Mac sauce into you. Because we in Big Macs again tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all heard it here first. My name is Clifford Bonet. We got Babz on the mic. This is Boston Power Hour. And again, shout outs to 6 Strings. Let's go, Pay! Pats! Had to scream it out one time because I don't have the mic yet, but we will have the mic on the PA, I promise you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been great, it's been fun, it's been amazing, and on that note, I am out of here. Go Pats! A little bit of a Zappe fever too.